Today we're going to be talking about why David J. Law 1920 thinks it is the worst time in history to buy a house. David wrote on one of my recent YouTube videos about a home equity line of credit that the lowest buyer demand since 1995, high interest rates, inflated home values, inventories going up fast. Why would I be encouraging anyone to buy now? This is the absolute worst time to buy is now. And that's greedy of me. And unfortunately, I'm in the business of selling houses. I'm in the business of helping people move. I'm in the business of helping people make the right move. And it is not every day that I tell someone to make a move. Typically, what I do when I meet with a new client, I figure out where their financials are, what their next plan is, what their goal is. Is it a good time for them to sell? Is it a bad time? Should they hold on to it? What is their plans in the future? What are their needs? And unfortunately, there is always going to be a reason as to why somebody needs to move. They call it the 5 Ds: diapers, divorce, death, downsizing, or diamonds, or debt. There's lots of different reasons as to why somebody would need to move their house. And I'm not saying that everyone should, but I'm saying if you have to, there is an important way to go about it. And a lot of the feedback that I'm hearing from families that I work with every day, because I'm a mom, I understand you have 2 kids, you have a growing family. The house you bought 5 years ago, you thought you'd be out by 3 years ago. It's just not looking like there's an opportunity. But every day you go home, you feel more cramped, you feel less joy, you feel not great about your house, or you're going home and your knees don't work the way that they used to, and you have to go upstairs to go to your bedroom, and that doesn't work, or somebody dies and the house has to get sold, or something happens and you need help. You need a realtor to help guide you through the process. And there are a lot of times where I go into a consultation with someone and I come out saying, it's not time for you to buy, it's not time for you to sell, it's not time for you to move. There are a lot of reasons as to why maybe I shouldn't do that. That's not how I get paid, but that is how I keep my clients happy. I don't want anyone to make a decision that they don't feel comfortable doing, that they're not financially ready for, and that is going to hurt them in the long run. That was a long intro. I think that's like my longest intro ever. I'm Casey Gray. I'm a mom, a realtor, and I love helping people. Whether you're making a move to Mendocino County or just looking to buy and sell, let's make your next move the right move, and reach out to me anytime to schedule a free consultation, or shoot me a text or an email or Instagram or TikTok or YouTube comment. Literally, you could just do anything. You could set a smoke signal and I'll find you. Maybe not that, but today we're here talking about why it's the worst time ever for you to buy, and why all the headlines are telling you that. But at the end of the day, there are plenty of people looking to move, to buy, to sell. There were 5 agents in my office that bought houses last year. So I think that if any of us knew what we were doing in the slightest, we probably wouldn't have bought houses if it was a bad time to buy a house. But this market has a lot to offer. There is a lot of inventory, there are high interest rates, there are lots of opportunities to get credits, there are lots of opportunities to get things fixed, there are lots of opportunities to buy the rate down. I am never one to say date the rate, marry the house, or whatever that nonsense is. I don't think you should bet on interest rates going down. I don't know that they will ever go down to 3% again. And I think that it's important to set your expectations proper. So if for some reason interest rates never change, you should be very comfortable with your mortgage payment as it is. And I preach that to all of my clients and help my clients understand what it is that they're getting themselves into, whether they're buying, selling, or anything. And I am always upfront with my clients about the numbers and how much it costs to move. It's not a cheap thing to do. It's not like people are doing it every 5 to 7 years anymore. The number is more like 10 to 12. And so it's important to, if you're going to only do this every 10, 12 years, to pick the right person to help you do it. So in Ukiah, the average price was $492,000 in June, which is a typically very low average price. Usually in the past 5 years, it's been upwards of 500,000. Average days on the market was 88, which is pretty good for the past couple of months, but still is much higher. So on average, listings are getting shown maybe 5 times a week, if that, in the first few weeks, and then after that it slowly starts to dwindle. So if you happen to get pre-approved, if you happen to be able to utilize the equity that you have in your property and purchase a bigger house and rent your house out and cover your mortgage and get residual income each month, you can make a great deal. I think the list versus sold price is much lower than it has been in years past. In 2021 to 2022, homes were going for above asking. They were giving their firstborn to the sellers to make sure that they had a deal. But in this market, things are much more negotiable. You can purchase with a contingency on selling a property. You can purchase with lots of different credits or getting your interest rate bought down. So I think there are opportunities. I think if you're unhappy with where you live, that's just going to get worse over time. And I'm here to help you explore your options, whether it's using a home equity line of credit and also I'm not a mortgage lender. I don't make any money off of somebody using a home equity line of credit. If you're using that to add to your house, if you're using that to buy another one, whatever it is, I think that my job here is to run the numbers for you, help you understand what you're going to spend, what you're gonna make, how you're gonna do it, and make sure that you feel comfortable in whatever the payment is. And also when you come home, that you feel comfortable being able to sit down on your couch and there's room for your whole family and someone's not stuck in the corner. So if you're thinking about making a move up, don't be scared by what Timmy Jimmy says. I think it's important that you look at the numbers for your family, your budget, your quality of life, and figure out what works best for you. And I am always here for you to do that. You can download my free guide to moving up. I call it the gray guide. It's also for downsizing. It's kind of the not so black and white part of real estate and how to go about selling and buying at the same time, or keeping your house and buying a bigger one, whatever it might be. So if you would like to grab that, it is down below, and I am always here for you if you have any questions at all when it comes to buying, selling, renting, burgers or smoothies, or whatever it might be. Like I said earlier, make sure to just shoot me a text or send me an email or book a free consultation on my website to chat more about what your goals are and how we can make the next move the right move. So thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.